Okay, so and also this part, cylinder, right? Cylinder, circle. Okay. How can I make a circle? If I want to make a circle for 2D drawing, for typical, we have to make the square first, right? Square first, square, then we find a guideline, diagonal, we find diagonal line, okay, then we find a circle, right? Circle, for freehand, you don't have to use ruler. How about if I transfer this for 3D, like this shape transfer to 3D? If I want to transfer to 3D, maybe my 3D shape, this shape like this, or maybe like this. 3D, this is top view, Then I still have to find the diagonal line, diagonal. After diagonal, I can find a vanishing point and make this shape. This is 1 point of perspective. Then we find a shape. That's a circle. For this circle, I find this shape first. And I still can find a circle. Okay. This is circle shape. And for object, for this object, I need to make the guideline. Square. Like a big cube first, big cube. Then we find from here, okay, from this object, we cut here. So here, the top, I need to find a center point. Where is center point? I make a diagonal line. Make a diagonal line. Then from this one, same thing, I find a diagonal. Just the freehand. Make sure freehand. You don't have to use the ruler. Ruler is difficult working. Okay. Then line. Connect these two. Okay. Then I need to find a circle. Another line here. Guideline, just to find a guideline how to make this shape. I find this shape, then vertical line. Vertical, top, slightly bigger. Okay, this part just like this. Anyway, here's the tag, maybe here tag. Because this part is nothing special, just Just refine the line. Refine the line. And this part.
The analytical is freehand, there's no ruler.
No ruler. Ruler is not working. Okay, only drafting. Drafting use ruler. Okay, this one still no ruler. Okay, so which means we can see. So this one attached cylinder, attached square, attached circle shape attached. We can see that. Okay, we have guideline. Then final, if you wanna this one texture, for example, like here, I can add this labeling. I can give it solid. That's value different. Do you remember this is a clear background? This is solid, absolutely. Make solid. Or depend on the middle, I still can make a dot. This part I make a dot. That could be value or texture. Primary shape. Rectangular, circle, and triangle. Three, we call it three primary shape. Primary shape you can consider rectangular, square. You can consider rectangular shape like this. Okay, that's consider square or rectangular shape. One first, the primary shape. Another primary shape, which is a circle, the ellipse, absolutely that's considered primary shape. Okay, triangle could be like this shape, triangle, that's primary shape. Almost all object you can find 1, 2, okay, 3 shape. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have a rectangle. Take a look at another rectangle, and also take a look at here's a rectangle, but here negative circle. See that? Negative. Negative. You still can find. Okay. So if you want to make this is more interesting, it's up to you. Do you want to shade here? That's totally, it's up to you. Take a look at this shape here, this shape here. I simplify that. Just the outline. Okay. Or let's keep going to here, just a partial of that, represent that. Or I can do this. Take that. Silver line. Represent this shape. Just silver line. I can find a horizontal line. Make it more interesting. Just partially. Just take a look at this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 1. And also this one. Get pinch and a vertical roughly. So vertical, this one you need to. The guideline. Figure ground. So So take a look at figure ground. This is a diagram. I use B. See, line. So this one still series drawing. If I move this one, same time I rotate my pencil. Same time, okay. 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 Take a look at I stop, rotate, move it, stop, rotate. So we can see series dot, dot. Okay, dot,
This
dot.
is your bigger job.
This is a figure. Yeah, this is just a very simple figure. Nothing special. Fade, which means from point, series drawing to point. Okay, we can read a beautiful point, point. So builder come here, they know this series line from point to point. But if you make it like this, builder don't know where to stop. Okay, builder come to here because you cannot stay in construction site every day. Okay, builder actually is going to use measure. Okay, I want to measure this one from here to here. Okay, but if you fade, builder sometimes they don't know where to stop. It's difficult to build. Okay, so this is what point to point. Okay, so point to point, stop, then you make another line, point to point, point to point. So right now, builder very easy to see from here to here. The builder come to here, they are going to use a scale to measure from here to here. Oh, this is exactly. Take a look at. That's half inch. Okay, that's half inch. Sometimes if you make it like this, like for example fade, especially fade like this, or sometimes fade like this. After scan or after blueprint, it will lose quality. Okay, builder come to here. Okay, how can I measure that? They don't know. It's not required. Okay, so now I get an outline. Even outline, I use H. I want to push it harder, this one. Here. Okay. This part, I'm gonna use take a look at this one. Use a B, drop right here. This part. Detail. Take an outline. So this part, I plan to shade. I'm going to outline here. I'm going to shade this part. If you shade, I try to use edge. You know what? Shade. So this one shade. If you want, you can shade. I still use a pencil to shade. Make sure, be careful, do not use a finger to touch the paper. Okay, do not touch the paper. I use edge to shade. I don't want this too soft. If that's too soft, very easy to remove. Be careful. Okay, so I finished this. Take a look at 4H.
I got.
So typical 4H for guideline. 4H for guideline. 4H, you push 4H, push it not too hot. Make sure not too hot. Okay, not too hot. So this one here. Okay, I make a 3 together, 3. So now I work in this one, outline. I use a parallel bar. I use a parallel bar. For you can use guideline first. Always guideline first. Okay, for each. This one here. Okay, when you make any line, make sure if you use a line, start. Take a look at start. I use this one. I use a 4B to demonstrate. 4B. One. Stop. Point. Okay. Next one. Stop. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I do think this one, I try to add a little bit more details. Details, which means interesting. This one here. Look in this one label. table. B. So this one still you have the tape on the table, okay? Okay. So now I got this. I have the. You can see the guideline first. Guideline. Okay. This one. Okay, so now I have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 4H. Take a look at what I'm doing. I try to do the thickness this one. Try to use the edge. Take a look. I make this one. I make a boulder line. I make a boulder line, but I only have a 4H. I make a boulder. I'm gonna use this one 4H first. Edge. I make a fine line first, always. Then the one. Okay. Take a look at. Protect your drawing. Do not touch your drawing. Okay, do not touch. Okay, now I can shade it. Do look at shade it to protect your drawing.
What I really want to point out to you today, now it's all on the slideshow, so you can review all this stuff later. You don't have to absorb all of this right now, okay? We walk through just a few slides to point out some things. And let's chat about Photoshop specifically. So, some of you are on laptops, occasionally you're gonna have.
Okay. 1/8 inch. Okay. Guideline. Okay. I need a. This is consistent. Leave away from your drawing. you cannot direct the stuff from next each other. You have to give a little bit space between your drawing. Okay, so maybe this one, that's not big deal. I give it maybe quarter inch, quarter inch. I make a guideline quarter inch. Okay, quarter inch.
What they are now referring to as
Quarter.
these are adjustable.
Take a look. I give quarter inch. Okay. So everything I align with here from here. Okay. So for example, first one, I'm going to change it to B. B. So this one the figure ground. Okay. This is I need a figure ground. That's required. Take a look at figure ground. That's required. Required a figure ground. Okay, figure ground. So make sure to protect your drawing. Protect it. Never touch your paper. Never touch your paper. So this one figure ground. I'm gonna write down figure ground.
That's the foreground and background for us colors.
Figure.
Whatever is on top, that's on there, that's the first one. Now there aren't some things that you can pull up right to the side that you might not have pulled out there. And they're
Figure.
very helpful.
Okay.
That is
Or I can keep called figure ground.
that will allow you to continue working on
Okay, figure ground. Okay, so this one. Anyway, just pick one. This is still figure ground. And also this one, make sure take a look at this. I have a space very carefully. Do not make it next each other. So you have to give the space. Okay, give it space. So this one, actually this is geometric. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space. This one. Okay, so I need to pre-organize. Shift this drawing a little bit left side, or put the entire drawing a little bit left side. Okay, I best put this text underneath. That's best choice. Okay. So anyway, this is geometry. Is there enough space? Geometry. Maybe enough space. Okay. Let me try that. Barely. Okay, almost. And this one, this is party. That's.
Converting some of your color profiles. So some settings are under here, it's not under file, it's probably under edit.
Okay, that's barely enough. Okay, barely enough.